What is going on, Bulls Nation? Back again for another video. Sad news in here that the Bulls snapped their winning streak, and also for DeMar against a very good team. A very good team, Memphis Grizzlies. They're hot right now, and it's all right. It's we lost to a tough team. We fought back. We fought back. There's some encouraging things in here. DeMar had a poor shooting night, poor one. He didn't shoot the ball well. He didn't play well. He had some stretches. He still made 31 points. That's the beauty of DeMar, because even at a bad game, he would give you 30 points. That's DeMar DeRozan right there for you. Elite scorer. He's had 10 for 29, so that's a pretty bad shooting night, especially the tear that DeMar has been on. But with that being said, we were in the game. We were in the game. And I love the fact that even though we lost, we still scored. Because right now, our defense are, against bad teams, it would go by. Teams like the Memphis Grizzlies, teams at the top, they would do this to us. And we've seen Joel Embiid score 50 on us. You see Ja score now 46. That's just good players do when the defense is not good enough. And this is what we're talking about before. We cannot outscore every team. We almost did. That's the beauty of this game, is we almost did against, the Memphis Grizzlies. If not for some rebounds that we didn't get, we would have taken the game. Yes, it looks like the Bulls were down and out, especially on the beginning of the fourth. We were down by 18, but they crawled back, showed some grit. A few mistakes here and there, and I would put this loss on Billy, because throughout the game, Zach was doing his thing, man. He's keeping the Bulls alive. Maybe not just enough, We're threading, in the water, just our head above water here. And then all of a sudden something clicked. We made a run. DeMar got hot. Our defense was good. We had like a 14-0 run. We were playing good defense. And then, something happened. Ja came in again and did the pick and roll again. We got pick and roll to death once again. And San Antonio did this to us. And they don't even have the players that Memphis did. And it's going to happen, as long as we don't have Caruso and Ball. Man, Ayo had an awful game. 22 minutes, no points, 3 assists, and Ja was licking his chops when Ayo and Kobe White was there. And hey, there's only so much you can do against Ja Morant. He is an MVP candidate, and it is what you see what happened, 46 points. But I thought towards this game, and once again, we got out-rebounded by another team, and they're pretty tall and lengthy. And make no mistake about it, the Memphis is a good team, a very good team. I believe they have the best defense in the league right now, if not top 5. Jaren Jackson, guy's a monster in the paint, and you put in Steven Adams there, so they basically control the paint. They made life miserable for our guys who lives in the paint. But with that being said, we still are in the game. However, let's talk about the loss. This is the perfect time to make an experiment. I said this before. Try Vooch and Tristan Thompson, especially if you're getting out rebounded. You got 2 big guys in there, in Jaren Jackson and Steven Adams. We are getting pick and roll to death. We have no answer, obviously, because Ja is 46. At least do something about it. Steven Adams, has 12 points. God, Steven Adams grabbed 21 rebounds. 21. My goodness. At least try something. Or towards the end of the game, I was surprised that Tristan Thompson was not in the game. Isn't this what we got Thompson for? To help us rebounding, tough interior D. All right, I get the offense, defense, part of it, but Vooch was non-existent in this game. He is 5 of 17, horrible shooting night. He's negative 18, only had 11 points. Yes, he grabbed 13 rebounds, but it's almost unimpactful 13 rebounds. Split the pair of free throws towards the end to make it a little bit more difficult for the Bulls. why not just put Thompson in there? Maybe it can't be any worse than what Vooch did down the line. He was fronting Steven Adams, giving a direct line for Ja. I mean, he's not hedging this pick and roll. He's there. I mean, nothing's going on. And then I think there was like 4 straight possessions that Kobe was, or 5 that was guarding Ja on the pick and roll, and he gets smoked every single time. And it took a while before Javonte Green even gets into the game. It was like, dude, you gotta stop the guy somehow, or make it at least difficult for him. And he did. And then they shoot the shot, and we can't get the rebounds. Why? Because Vooch is not in the right position. I mean, we're already small. We should be stopping the pick and roll on the point of attack because we are small, yet we can't stop it. And also because we're small, we can't get the rebound. So that is a recipe for disaster. But luckily, it wasn't that bad. And you can take away things in this game. Hopefully, they watch the tape and, Donovan would make some necessary adjustments towards the end. I get it if Vooch was balling. This is the type of game where you're going to do pick and pop. You give it to Vooch in the top. You take Adams away in the paint so you can have some, open lanes in the drive up. But they're not going to do that if Vooch is shooting 0 or 4 in the 3-point area. So he's having an off night. When he's having an off night on the offensive end, he's pretty much, not helping on the defensive end either, especially in these kind of good teams. I was confused on why we did not use Tristan Thompson. But hey, again, at least our guys scored, because that's what I hang my hat on. Because I always have, this glimmer of hope when it comes to defense. Hey, that when Ball, Caruso, and Patrick Williams comes back, at least we can kind of stop the point of attack. That means Vooch has more time to maybe gather his feet, put his hips down there and get some good position in the paint to grab rebounds, whatever the case is, help out on the blocks because he's getting help on the top. Well, tonight, Ayo and what's his name, Kobe, is having trouble because it's Morant. He is an exceptional player. So now you need help. Now they're not effective, and your backline defense is not effective. This is what happens. You get 46 points. I would even want to see Bradley in there rather than Vooch today because he didn't help offensively or defensively. But, again, I am encouraged with what I saw. I don't think this is. You're not going to have the same night for DeMar. This is one of those off nights, and even in this off night, look at that. We were in the game, and there's some good defensive, sequences here and there, but maybe the personnel, and I like the fact that he pulled out Ayo towards the end of the game because he was just not having. I mean, Ja is just, abusing Ayo. Abusing him. I guarantee you if Lonzo or Caruso was there, he's still gonna, get his buckets, but not 46. I can guarantee. And if he doesn't score 46, I think we win the game. I think we do. But, another game, that's okay. Now Miami is leading, but that's fine. We have still plenty of games to go, and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel here. We are getting closer to getting our guys back, and hopefully we find some way, or Billy finds a way to better use Thompson towards this next few games. But guys, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help the channel out. Subscribe if you haven't done so. I really do appreciate all the support. We're gunning to almost 400 subs now, and it feels just like yesterday where I started uploading consistently in this channel. But I love to hear your chatter, love to hear your thoughts on this game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.